I'm Rich Carlson. I've been a resident of Northborough for 37 years. My wife Hilly and I raised our three sons here in Northborough. They were involved in town sports and really had a wonderful experience. And I've also been a business owner for 37 years here in Northborough. And I've had a chance to be exposed to the business community. And when Parker Swan, who was the town moderator, asked me to serve on the Appropriations Committee, I was very, very happy to do so. And I had a much better appreciation for what it's like to be involved in town affairs. My wife and I have also been very active members of St. Rosalima Parish. But today I'm here with Fred George. And Fred, there's an opportunity, I think, for us to talk a little bit about your history and your background in the town of Northborough. I think you've been here a little bit longer than Hillary and I have, but tell me a little bit about your experience in Northborough, being involved in the town, and also why you'd like to be running for town moderator again. Fred, one of the things I think that a lot of townspeople, the residents of Northborough, might not realize is that as moderator, your role and your responsibilities are not just within the town itself, but actually at the state level. Can you explain a little bit about what's involved of the moderator at the state level, in addition to what's involved at moderating the town meeting?
Certainly, the whole concept of town meeting, it's local and gives, the people in town some very direct responsibilities. But at the same time, with the town clerk as well as the town moderator, making sure that the votes in the record for each town meeting are presented to the state level to ensure that, we have that fairness and consistency and legality that's important when we're
Mm.
basically making legal decisions. We have been very successful in doing that, and over the years, as far as I have been attending town meeting, I'm not aware of any situation where the state came back and said, "Wait a minute, you can't do that," or "You have to correct this." So that is, certainly testimony to the efforts of the town clerk as well as the efforts of the town moderator, making sure that the steps that have to be taken are taken, and making sure that people have the information they need to be informed citizen legislators. I'll use that phrase as far as what's going on, and better understanding what impact that can have on the community. Hello, my name is Fred George, and I'm a candidate for town moderator in Northborough, Massachusetts. I've had the opportunity to explain a lot of my history as far as how I got started in the area of local politics and government. And I've also talked a little bit about my feelings about making sure that each and every member of the community that attends town meeting will have the opportunity to hear and be heard. It's important for me that we have accountability, and we're able to have accountability with the people in town, but also some accountability at the state level as well, and extremely important. My style of town meeting is to make sure that we are very thorough in talking about where we are, what we're doing, and what the results of our vote will be. And I try to do informational conversation with people before the town meeting, talking about the fact that we may not always agree, but we are a community and we're neighbors, and we will be neighbors and a community after town meeting as well. So it's important to be understanding of individuals who don't necessarily think exactly the same way we think. I've had the pleasure of living in this town for over 43 years, have had the opportunity to learn how Northborough has changed over those 43 years. And for me, the most important aspect of it is making sure that we welcome new people to our community and allow them to be involved and understand this unique form of government that is town meeting, where they may have come from areas where that didn't exist. As town moderator, I think it's extremely important that every individual has that opportunity to learn and participate. And my feeling is that I can help with that by informing people and listening to people and better understanding what their particular questions and needs are. I ask when it comes time for vote here in town that you consider me as a viable and strong candidate for the role of town moderator. I'm asking for your vote, and I'm asking you to get out and vote. Thank you so much.